From infamous monster to kaiju hero to American favorite. But what makes Godzilla Godzilla? Today, we will explore just that.
Let's have it, Steve. What about this monster story of yours?
Well, it's big and terrible.
Big indeed, Steve. Big indeed. But first, let's make sure we're talking about Godzilla before we move on. Green, check. Scaly, check. Kaiju? Oh, that's a big check. Alright, now that we can move on, let's take a brief look at the history of the big guy. I'm sorry, did you catch that? No? Here, let's slow it down a little bit. When he made his first debut in 1954, Godzilla started out as a beacon towards nuclear war. He represented the Americans in the clumsy way we toss around bombs and radioactive materials. But over the 60 years that Godzilla has walked the cinematic earth, the allegory that he once stood for slowly was forgotten. Soon Godzilla was shown fighting monsters, some very much a strong representation of what ails the world, like the monster that was literally the world's pollution incarnate. Many times Godzilla was seen as the hero Japan needed. Whenever they called, he answered, ready to fire his atomic breath at the nearest monster. But the savior aspect of this creature was recently changed. In 2009, rumors had it that a new venue had opened up for the big guy, an American movie directed by Gareth Edwards. This released just in time to celebrate Godzilla's 60th birthday. This film changed how the monster was looked at. Instead of a savior, he was an anti-hero. He cared very little about the people he saved, but rather trying to keep nature in balance and maintaining his state as the alpha predator. After all is said and done, we can see that Godzilla, who started out as an image to instill fear of his viewers, has become something more than that. He's become a beacon of hope and the foundation of a huge franchise, which now has its own comic books, a series of 39 movies, action figures, posters, anything you can think of. Godzilla's company has it. So I guess what we can learn from Godzilla is that no matter how bad you start off as, you could destroy a whole city, but there's always redemption for you. You just have to change how people look at you. Well, this was my digital media project, and thanks for watching.